Good morning. I'm Caitlin Carter. This is for the clinic 3010 assignment. What am I doing for me? And I think it's actually a good time this semester for me to be thinking about these things that are in this assignment. We've had a lot of births in the last 2 weeks. We had more births in 1 week than what we usually do in a month. And so it was being really important to me to pay attention to my needs and making sure that I was being able to de-stress. And sometimes when we were being that busy, it really was okay, I need to go home, I need to take a shower, I need to sleep for a few hours. And that was almost easy because those are just physical things that need taken care of. But it was really challenging to kind of recover from that week because even though, kind of once all the babies were born, just being home, having a full night's sleep, and then the next day feeling like, okay, I got to get caught up on school, where my participation's at, but also laundry needs done, and my kids haven't had a home-cooked meal in a week, and those type of things. And I actually reached out to a good friend of mine and just said, I just need a day. I had her take my little kids, and they live on the water, and so my kids got to go have a great day. And she actually said, thank you for asking me. And that was really interesting. I was like, okay, Caitlin, they tell you to use your resources, use them. So one of the questions is, what is my physical and creative strategy to help detox the stress? My clinical strategy is the women that I work with are really, really lovely, just available to talk and text, just kind of work through things as we have them. Creative outlet, I was actually, my husband was laughing at me last night. My 7-year-old has been asking me, begging me to teach him how to knit for the last, year and a half. But I don't know how to knit, and so I've always just said, I'll find somebody, I'll ask somebody, I don't know how to do this. And this week we looked up some YouTube videos, and I had a girlfriend help, and my husband was laughing at me in bed last night as we're working on this little blue project, and my son has done half of it, and it looks terrible, and I've done some of it, and it doesn't look that much better. But I was sitting in bed knitting last night, and my husband laughed at me, and I was just like, give me a minute. It feels good. It's kind of meditative. I don't know, I was laughing at myself there. But I think little things like that can really help, kind of be a creative outlet. What do I really want this semester in terms of juggling my energy, time, and commitment? I want less guilt in my life, and that may just be as simple as I need to do this amount of homework so I can kind of check that off my mental to-do list so that I can not feel guilty about going on a date with my husband or taking my kids to homeschool co-op or any of those things. I just need less guilt and self-guilt in my life, which also means I need to give myself a little bit of grace. Who do I plan to turn to if the stress interferes with balancing my life, student responsibilities? My husband is kind of my main support person. That's not always easy because me leaving in the middle of a day or in the middle of a class that I'm teaching or any of those things, they're not easy. And I appreciate him that he just keeps saying, yep, go. So that, and I have recently readjusted my major map so that I will be finishing in August of next year, and that cut my major map down a semester, and really the only thing that I felt was relief that I had an end date, and that within a year that felt doable. So I'm actually really excited about that. As far as support people at MCU, I have my house mentor Sandy Blankenship. We have talked a few times over the past couple of terms, and I know that she's there if I need her to be. So that's really nice. What safe coping mechanism do I have in place if I notice burnout symptoms appearing? I think that ties back to just having an end date, and my safe coping mechanism needs to be just to take a day off and kind of reevaluate, recenter, and just get done, because I'm ready to be done. So anyway, right now I feel like I'm doing an okay job overall as far as taking care of myself and school and family and homeschool and farm life, all of the things that we do. So anyway, I'm sorry if this video has gotten a little bit wordy. Anyway, thank you.